Get me pen out.
Is it on the right hand side?
No, there's nothing on the right hand side. That's as far right as we can go. Alright. So it's like a safe. Right, it goes N. Hold on. Or H if you want. Upside down Burning Man. So it's N, Antichrist, electricity symbol. Mushroom. B. Okay. Are we ready? First symbol, fifth symbol, second symbol. That's what we think. Going from which way, though? Okay. So it goes 1, 5, 2 outer. So we think it should go N, B, Antichrist. Let's try that. So it should be that. That one. Where's Antichrist? The model! Alright, now we're cooking.
This castle certainly has its secrets.
No, that wasn't me. That was... I can't even remember now. This chat's gone too fast, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Alright, so...
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this.
Alright, put the piece in.
There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Stop your whining. Stop your whining.
Wait!
No, 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 put the model in! Ah! No one cares about this little kid! Oh, hello.
The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
Whoa, knife that man, now. Shank.
Are you all right, sir?
What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood.
The boy's my dad.
And he pushed him down.
No, the boy's my dad.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
Old Uncle Eddie. Old Grandad Eddie.
Him.
Jolly old Eddie, they called him.
What did you just say, sir?
Clitters.
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
Yeah, we got to sleep at least. Skyward Sword, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you. Oh, it's definitely towards the
My
X.
father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But I...
Go on.
Begging your pardon, sir. You should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push it too
Fucking
hard.
hell.
She's scared enough of me already.
Show you dick.
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Crannan. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Crannan.
Total dish-faced. Ah.
Get a hold of yourself, David.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 buddy, calm down, yeah? It's only Grandad Eddie.
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of.
That mirror looks like there's definitely got to be something in it, right?
I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps?
Mate.
As far as I know,
Fro,
I've never
thank you for
been
the
to this castle
11
before.
months, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to you all. This has been a ton of fun so far.
Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real.
What was his
More
dad
even
called?
than the
Was it
daydreams
John?
that plagued my childhood. Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Elsa does know more. No, Angus is the butler. I think his dad's called John. Oh, someone's tidied my room. And my bedpan. Good girl, Elsa. Anybody left me a present in here? No. We have made it to day 2. Yeah, we are officially at day 2. Let's go and have some breakfast. A fine, full Scottish breakfast. All the fried food.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
Oh, fuck yourself, Angus. Bellend. Oh, do I even need to ask? Do I even need to ask? I just want to see it happen. I just want to see it happen. Yeah. I thought so.
Anything I can do to brighten up your morning, Angus?
I've had the staff
That wasn't a
prepare
good
some
solid
of the finest
counter.
Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon.
I'll just take the bacon and eggs. Oh!
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out.
Oh, I'm eating everything. Orange juice, Angus.
I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
Can I get a coffee? Can I get an OJ? Freshly squeezed, Angus, if you don't mind.
That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem
A
peculiar
reboot,
to one
Marteris. Yeah,
raised
totally
as you
different
were.
story, but in a similar
I
vein.
was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range.
I kind of want to see if Angus will let me
Yes, Master David?
I want to go to blows with him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's ask about Elsa.
How many staff are there?
Nowadays, only myself, the maid, and Rory the gardener. I suppose you could include the lawyer, too, if that is work.
Not many for such a big house.
If you felt like hiring more staff, I would not complain, sir. But of course, not everyone is suited to work in this house.
I don't want to bring up the earrings yet, unless we
May I
have to.
ask, the maid, she seems nervous, almost afraid
What, you see
of me.
Yoken? Near the curtains.
She's afraid of everything.
You don't think much of her?
I do not, sir. And, if I may be so bold, one of Lady Gordon's earrings has gone missing.
You suspect the maid?
Not my place to say, Master David.
Yet I think you just did say.
Let's do A.
You've worked for the family all
Do we
your
tell her
life.
we've got the earrings?
Yes, Master David. Save my time serving in Swaziland.
You served in South Africa?
Oh,
Yeah, it
indeed,
must be the
sir.
one in the fire. It must
During
be.
the Boer War, but Sir Edward intervened and I was able to return unharmed from that most futile conflict.
Let's do it. Let's protect Ailsa, considering he just sent her to clean out a bunch of fucking spiders.
If I gave him the earring, he'd use it as an excuse to torment the maid. Not that I'd ever gain his trust. He's clearly loyal to Lady Margaret.
It won't let me.
Well, good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
Yeah, it won't let me give him the earring. Okay. Do you think we, I didn't enter the garden?
Elsa knows more about my father than she dares tell me.
Oh, I think we're going to have to go clean the spiders for
She might
Ailsa,
return
boys.
to the village once the weather clears.
I think we're going to have to man up a little bit and go and help Elsa with the spiders. I'm not happy about it either.
Smoking a pipe? I thought that would be beneath her station.
She's cracking off over here. What up, Granny?
Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that...
Think nothing of it. You were obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
Let's ask about Eddie.
What kind of man
I think
was
Eddie's
my
the kind of guy who
grandfather?
beat the shit out of her.
Oh, he was magnificent.
Maybe not.
He was handsome, so handsome. And caring.
Oh, the hand!
Caring enough to knock a defenseless child down the stairs.
All was so very different when he was around.
Oh, her model's bugged. Yeah, the pipe's like floating through her hand. Okay. Don't worry, this is still the beta version. The full game doesn't come out till tomorrow.
This may seem
Oh,
like
the
an
complete, the
unusual
final
question.
version.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way. The maid, she seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Is it that hand?
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew
Well
my
played,
father to be
Erwin.
the violent type.
Extensive.
Oh, there are many
Extensive.
things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
Show us!
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
Alright, I'm going to give the earring to her. He must have choked the fuck out of her or something.
Margaret.
Yes.
I think Daddy choked his mother. Which is, it's pretty next level, actually. Alright, let's go to the cellar. Yeah, I cut her throat. I think if he tried to cut her throat, I don't think she'd be able to speak like that. I think he tried to choke her. If it was a sex thing. Hey, girl.
Miss Crannan? Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scunner thought it would be funny to put one of his dead beasties in it to fear me. He should keep them in the cellar and... Sorry, sir. I'm speaking out of turn.
Scotland people, what's a scunner? What's a scunner? We want to know about the attic, do we? Right.
I noticed the attic door is locked.
You'd best ask Angus, sir. I hardly go up there.
The mere mention of the attic terrified her. What is in there?
Nobody knows, alright.
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say...
Well, who's the scunner then?
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said... Oh, sorry, sir. I must get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl.
What did Fart... Let's give her the earring.
I think you may have lost this.
Oh, sir! Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. Oh, she can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will.
We'll do the spiders next.
What happened to my father here?
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me? Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
We'll
Wouldn't
do
it
it
be
then.
proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir?
Well, I'm not the owner yet, and you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there. I shall leave you to your work.
Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Talking to me makes her very nervous, and I have nothing to ask her right now.
What? I want to go down to the... I want to go and play with the spiders. Spider-Man! I'm guessing it won't let me outside because it's raining, right?
Elsa knows more about my father than she does.
Maybe we just go into the... Try and go into the cellar?
Shall we?
There we go. Here we go, boys! We're going into the spider country. Brace yourselves. This is going to be great. The best, actually.
Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread
Oh, yeah, cool. Let's
infestation.
burn the house down. Awesome.
Let's see what we can find down here. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether.
Okay. So we need to pour fuel on it, I guess.
How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone.
Okay, so we need to get a real... We need a deodorant can is what we need. We need a can of Lynx. Or a can of Axe if you're Team Europe.
Raw spirit.
There we go.
Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning and magic tricks.
Alright. Now we've got what we need.
Step right up.
Sir? What are you... Oh my! Oh, that's amazing!
Didn't clear a single
Does
cobweb.
that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
And you are?
Edward Mallory.
I think we found
You
the
may call
scunner.
me Edward III.
Nope.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left.
What's wrong with his face?
If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up
Acne?
in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up.
Wow.
Pleased to meet you, Eddie. So,
Eddie.
your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
lovely?
So
What's
are you
wrong
doing
with his
down here
face?
anyway?
He's Irish,
There's
is
a
your
line
answer.
between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize. I was helping Miss Cranon.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Oh, Eddie's trying to get some of that
Leaving
sweet
so
ale
soon?
Sauvagine.
Was it something I said?
Nope. Well, yeah.
They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
That's what it is.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh,
I would too, Pixie.
oh, you don't know.
Well,
Well, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
What?
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Every time someone says, oh, you don't know the big secret that everybody else knows, well, I can't tell you.
There's something you should know, sir.
Come on, Elsa, spill the
Something
beans.
Important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Library after dinner.
At
Fuck yeah, boys.
last. I might
Banking
get some
it.
answers.
Can we go back down?
I better leave Cousin Eddie to his hobby for now.
Delora, I think we might need the list. Oh, yeah. So far, Eddie and Angus, they're on the list. Right, what's that quest log say? Who was the boy? Meal with Elsa after dinner. Okay. What is the list? When we're playing games where we have choices to make, usually involving a character's death, mainly Mass Effect, we create the list, and if a person goes too far, at the first available opportunity, we will be killing them. The only person ever to survive the list is Joker, the pilot from Mass Effect. I did everything to try and kill that little fuck, yet he's still alive. I tried and I tried. Okay, We tried everything. We tried really hard. He cock-blocked us on so many
Apologies
occasions.
for not being here to greet you. As the telephone in the castle is not working due to the recent storm, I have had to journey to the village to communicate with my office. Upon my return, I shall show you to the chapel where you can pay your respects to your father. Yours, Andrew Harrison.
Or maybe I'll just head to the chapel myself, just as soon as the weather clears.
David's got a touch of sarcasm about him that I quite like. Ooh, okay, okay.
It's labeled Mallory. Perhaps another client of Mr. Harrison.
This game's called Black Mirror. It's scheduled for release tomorrow. So if it looks like your jam, be very careful, because obviously it's a puzzle mystery game of which we are solving at an incredible pace, actually. As a combination of players, team players.
This Dr. Farber might be useful. Perhaps she could shed some light on Father's final weeks. I should contact her.
I hope we get to go to the village. Yeah, it'd be New Year, Dean. Obviously, we're going to be on tourist heavy from tomorrow. I bet I still can't get in the attic. There must be somebody I can ask about the boy. Oh, really? Dear Zara, yeah? Good to know. Good to know where your head's at. Really hoping. I don't know, Darzul. No idea how long the game is.
I saw last night. But how? Grandfather Edward died before I was even born. Then he'd be in his 70s if he was still alive.
In the last 30 minutes, we have helped Ailsa clear the spiders, which has earned her trust. And we also gave her grandmother's earrings, so she's pretty happy about that. And we met Cousin Eddie, who's a twat. He belongs on the list. Can we go back into here? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, dining room for dinner for sure. I just wanted to have a browse around because we had all that drama happening here. So the piece is still missing. Open?
Let's see if my trusty key will get this open. Not like this.
Not like this. Circle. I mean, it looks like cross left, cross right. Okay. No, we need to do this one. Does that look right-ish? I think.
Not like this.
No. It looks, yeah, my keys is missing. My key's missing a piece. Okay. Where did that piece fall on the floor? Has somebody taken it? The list. Eddie and Angus. Well played, Delor. Well played. So somebody has taken my piece of the model. Unless it's on the floor near here. Why would anybody do that? Double check the key to make sure I'm not being stupid, but I think it's missing a piece. Yeah. I have the stone figure? Oh, I do.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
So why can't I put this into the model then? Maybe I don't need to? I mean, it should go there. It won't let me. Okay. So we're missing a piece of the keys. a piece of the key. We're missing a piece of the key. Alright, let's head downstairs. I guess we're going to find out about the boy at dinner. That would make sense. Although we've only just had breakfast. Is it dinner time already? We ate all that haggis. He said we could play this today as well.
I'll give that a spin later.
Okay, not yet. Dinner is the perfect time to ask about ghosts and stuff that you've seen wandering about the house. I think it's leading us towards there. Who was the woman in the intro? That must have been Dad's wife. No, she's still alive though. Mother's still alive, isn't she? Unless we need to find Rory. Oh, blindy bollocks. No, we can't go out there. Yeah, it's only just been breakfast. It's not dinner time yet.
Maybe you want to have something to ask her about.
Okay. Can I go out to this way? No. I don't think I can get into the garden. It wouldn't let me back into the cellar. Yeah, I tried to go back in. It said Eddie's chopping up an animal down there, so he said we'll leave Eddie to it. Well, she's rude anyway, right? Could be through the kitchen. Yeah, good call. Well, this is the olden days. You can't go to Asda and buy some steaks. Gotta chop that shit up, yo. Yeah. Let's see if we can find Rory.
If the old man I saw was really my grandfather Edward, then the boy must be... I need to find out if that really was him I saw.
Yeah,
I better leave Cousin Eddie to his hobby for now.
yeah, there you go, see. I think we're looking for a picture of my father as a kid. That's what I think we're looking for. Morning, Num Num. How you doing, buddy? Num Num Nums. So, likeliest place that's going to exist. Can we check Granny's room? Yeah, we were... Oh, that room. Yeah, we were just there.
It's working. Has it been repaired? Or did Andrew lie to me?
Huh. No, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not judging Andrew just yet. I mean, he seems a bit suspicious, but he's a lawyer. Like, you guys ever spoke to a lawyer? The attic's still locked. We know that. It's got to be Granny's room. Is there blood in here as well? You're a spreadsheet blind? Oh, God. Wait, just use a VLOOKUP. I had a friend who thought of because he figured out how to do VLOOKUP. He honestly thought that was any problem you ever had with a formula could be solved with VLOOKUP. Fun note, he didn't know there was HLOOKUP. High school IT class is BIS. Okay. Is there anywhere we've not been? I can get through here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, mind blown, I know. I'm not sure he knew what the V stood for, if I'm being honest. I think it was sort of some fancy name of naming some sort of formula. Right, that's the letter to a different client. It said we should have contacted that lady. I'm surprised it wouldn't let us phone her. Yeah, this place is all these old castles are creepy, man. Oh, even in college, right? You're talking about me being, what, 16? My first IT lesson was how to make your own email address. I think they had us go on Yahoo Mail or something.
Mate.
I was like, what the fuck? It was general studies. It consisted of religious stuff, IT, and something else. Notorious! Thank you for the sub, man. Welcome, dude. Is there a picture of my dad in the bedroom? It's a good idea. Ooh, it's actually like that. It's not frame drops. Why are you lagging? Show me. Silverman! Thank you. Oh, Selweathering. Yeah, Selweathering. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Luckily, I'd done IT at high school. Right, there's nothing in the bedroom about my dad. And I can't go in there. Where have we not been? Thoughts, team? Where have we not been that potentially holds the clue? We're either looking for a piece of the key or a picture. We can't get in the attic still. It's still locked. Remember Ask Jeeves? I do. Before that, there was something else. We have been to the maid. We helped her do the spiders and then she left. Because Angus told her to go away. Check the pic on the fireplace where Granny was sleeping. We already checked that. That's Granny and Edward when they were younger. Yeah, we have checked that one. That was there last night. There is a picture over in that corner. Oh, in the maid. Okay. Well, we can't see Ailsa until after dinner. So what we're trying to do then is who was the boy. So we know, because it seems pretty obvious who it was, but we have to confirm it. When are they bringing back Ask Jeeves? I ask myself every day. There must be a picture of Father somewhere in here. Father! Jeeves is an AI. Right, so we've got everything out of Granny. Oh, it's a reboot. It's not this. It's a totally different story. It's set in the same universe, but it's very different. Alright, is there something here? There's no way we can get that key into 4 directions. I'm sure of it. So we can only move that piece That piece. And that only gives us 3. Yeah, it's missing the end piece that slots onto it. Zillions, thank you for the sub. What up? What up, Zill? I hope life is treating you good. Okay, so we're missing a piece of the key that might have the answer inside it, but it's not here. Yeah, camera control uses a little bit of work, for sure. Okay. It's potentially in Grind's room. Yeah, it's a little janky. It's like it's like a Resident Evil control style, you know, with the fixed camera, but you can move the camera. So you kind of try and do it. Yeah, exactly. This game doesn't come out officially till tomorrow, so I've got the beta build. That's what it's listed as.
This will make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure.
Damn it.
Perhaps the names are on the back.
Ah! Beta build.
Lady Margaret. She looks happy.
Thanks.
I can't imagine her smiling like that these days.
You know what I've got, mate? Big dick.
Grandfather Edward. Just as he looked last night. My family. Yet they're all still strangers to me. What's this? Looks like it's drawn in.
I knew it. Yeah, you could be all smug about it.
Mate.
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
I assume that's questlog updated. No. Find the grave from the painting. Maybe we should ask Granny about the picture then. Okay. Alright. The family photograph.
The boy. How did he provoke Edward into throwing him down the stairs?
You think we got to ask Granny about this? Wrong room. Yeah, Granny will. She's the only person who could possibly ask her about this. Ask Granny about the blood-soaked picture. Hey, Granny. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is it.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Test it.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
Called it.
You can remember the exact year.
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken.
Suspicious.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
I know. Lady Margaret is so full of it. Alright, so it's gotta be dinner time, right? Yummy! How do we get dinner going? Do we have to go for a sleep or something like that? Yeah, selective memory. Yeah, it reminds me heavily of my grandma, who was always selectively deaf. I don't know what they're going to cook us up for dinner. I think Angus is going to turn out... This is what I predict, right? I think Angus is going to turn out to have been protecting the family for a long time and hates it. Like, he's actually a ledge. Angus is going to be the plot twist of this whole thing, and Angus turns out to be absolutely amazing. They're protecting the family name. Now, do we go for a nip nap? No. So we don't have a nap. That's what I would do. Is it wrong that my first thought after like 10 minutes of breakfast was to have a nap till dinner time? Gotta sleep off this heavy breakfast. Okay, maybe we have to go to the kitchen then. It was the only thing I could think of doing. Smile up pretty much. Joseph says, big payday, big cuddles, big dicks. I don't trust that old lady. She looks and probably smells bad as well. I would guarantee she smells bad, actually. I would guarantee she stinks, dude. But she doesn't know it, apparently. Alright, let's go to the kitchen and see if we can get dinner going. We did look at the back of the photo. There's nothing on it, yeah. I know. She's got a spell that nobody wants. Is there even a bath in this house? I think they showed one in our bathroom, actually. Right, who's making dinner? How do we get dinner to happen? Good morning, tender pork ass cheeks. How are you doing, pal?
I better leave Cousin Eddie to his hobby for now.
Okay. We somehow need to initiate dinner so we can... Ooh.
Finally, some fresh air.
Oh, it's not a bad... Not going in there. It's Rory! Oh, there's a blind man trying to put a door on.
Master David.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Wow, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
You don't, though. Do you need some help?
Father had a similar toolbox. back when he still fixed things around the house. When you talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
You shouldn't have come back. You canna go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was justified then?
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here, you should think on what the poison grown here did to your father. You can?
No, not really.
If you dinna mind, this door will no mend itself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Can't I help you out, though?
Father had a similar tool.
I want to help you, dude. I want to earn Rory's trust.
Probably didn't look much better before the storm. Must be hard to look after the plants when you can barely see them.
Oh, is he not completely... Oh, let's roll. No? Okay. It is annoying that everybody around me knows, like, the big secret. And they won't tell me. Oh, please be a beautiful, naked woman in the loch.
I can see why Rory likes this place. This view should ease even the most troubled soul.
Very nice. Right, let's have a piss break. It's been like 3 hours. Let's have a piss. And then we're going to find this grave and see what's going on. Back in 2 minutes, team. Por qué? Por qué? Briefly Bear, thank you for the 2 months, man. Oh. I've got this horrible feeling, I was just thinking about it then, that we're going to find out that our dad was, like, straight up tortured.
Steady enough vessel, if you trust your swimming skills.
Classic. Oh, a photo piece. Why can't we check these photo pieces? I kind of want to put the puzzles together. Is there a button I've not pressed? I haven't pressed any triggers. Or a little bit, okay. A glitchy background there. What do you think they did to Dad? Like, we know they beat him, obviously. But what else did they do to him? Right, to the creepy old shack it is then, team. Hey, Tyru. Yeah. Oh, is it your first day today? Oh, my God. Good luck, man. Remember, first impressions count, dude. Walk in confident as fuck. If anyone says anything to you, just get your dick out, slap it down.
I've seen this before. In the painting.
Meat cleaver?
I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... these vines are too thick.
Meat cleaver.
I need something to cut through these.
Yeah.
I need something
I've got the meat cleaver. Oh, did they take it off me? Oh, I haven't got it. Ah, feckin' ass. I wonder what happens if you meat cleaved the, ask Rory for tools? Yeah, I could do that. Who takes away a man's meat cleaver?
Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key.
Oh, there's the chapel.
But I'm not keen on waiting for his return.
Right, so we also need to find a way into there. Alright, we definitely need some tools then. Use your sharp wit. Americans don't appreciate the type of dick slinging. I don't know.
Rory's tools. A hammer, a tenon saw, a bolt cutter. All a bit rusty, but in good order. Rory's tools.
Take. Did I get them? Do I have to ask him? Bolt cutters.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I ken what you need it for.
It's on you. It's on you, lot. I mean, I think we should trust Rory. I think Rory's got some good stuff to him. Yeah, see, I don't think we should go with Y. I mean, you guys are evil, man. Yeah, I'll cover the graves. I think you can't trust the
graves. I would like to tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact? Why is that then?
Oh, fucking hell, Rory.
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
Fuck the system.
Fair enough, laddie. Just grab it yourself, will ye?
There we go. Alright. Yeah, can't trust the law, man. He's trying to start a fight with everybody. Just a man full of hatred. Yeah, I thought the saw might have been more useful, but... Oh.
Nobody left to mourn the dead or care for their graves, it seems.
You what?
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really...
Aunt Cecilia is Eddie's mother, right?
Another piece of the castle model. Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
Yeah, I was just thinking, why would he have buried this when he was a kid? Okay. Right, let's see if we can bolt cut our way to the chapel. Why would Dad be breaking the model up as a kid? Predictions. Why would Daddy have done that?